Saint Valentine's Day, a time when we embark on endless ways to show our love and appreciation to those in our lives whom we are close to. But who was Valentine? And what do we know about him exactly? One thing we should know from beginning is that there are two Saint Valentines in our church history, both relevant to this beautiful celebration of love and appreciation of our loved ones. The first story is of Saint Valentine, the Roman priest. His story dates back to around 270 A.D. At that time, Rome was a place of iron and law. Emperor Claudius Gothicus, intrigued by the reputation of Valentine, summoned him to the palace. The emperor offered friendship and power, but at a price. Valentine must worship the Roman gods. Valentine did not flinch. He told the emperor that worshiping stone idols was a waste of time. He spoke of a true hope and a better world found only in Jesus Christ. This was not just a religious statement. It was an act of high treason. Impressed but wary, Claudius handed Valentine over to the nobleman Asterius. The goal? To break Valentine's faith with mellifluous arguments, sweet, persuasive words. But the debate took a miraculous turn. Asterius's daughter had been blind since she was 2. Valentine prayed over her, and in a moment that defied Roman logic, her sight was restored. Faced with this miracle, the persuader became the believer. Asterius and his entire household were baptized. Furiously betrayed by the conversion of his nobleman, Claudius ordered Valentine's death. The priest was beheaded for his faith. He was buried there, and soon a church rose in his honor, not as a symbol of romance, but as a monument to a man who chose a better world over his own life. The second story is of Saint Valentine, the Bishop of Terni. In the mid-4th century, the fame of Bishop Valentine reached the highest circles of Roman intellect. Philosopher Crato was desperate. His son suffered from a debilitating, incurable deformity. Crato offered Valentine half of his earthly fortune for a miracle. Valentine refused, and after a long night of theological debate, he told the philosopher that useless wealth held no power. He spoke of a different currency, faith in the one true God. Through prayer and conviction, the boy was healed, standing tall for the first time in years. The miracle sent shockwaves through the academy. Crato's family and 3 brilliant Greek students converted instantly. Most dangerously, Abondius, the son of the prefect of Rome, also embraced the forbidden faith. Prefect Placidus was devastated by his son's conversion. Fearing a public riot from the growing Christian population, he ordered a secret nighttime execution. Valentine was beheaded under the cover of darkness to avoid a holy uprising. Those centuries separate the priest of Rome and the bishop of Terni. Their lives tell a singular story. What began as a defiant faith in the shadows of the Roman Empire has blossomed into a global celebration of the human heart. We often think of St. Valentine's Day as a day of flowers and cards, but at its roots, it is a day of radical conviction. Love is not just a feeling, but a commitment to the well-being of others, like healing the blind and the broken. Faith is a steadfast belief in a better world. Even when faced with the power of an emperor, sacrifice is a willingness to give everything for the truth and for the people we serve. The story of the 2 Valentines reminds us that true love is an action. It is a courage to stand up for what is right, the compassion to heal those who are suffering, and the faith to believe that light will always overcome the darkness. Today, we carry their torch. When we show kindness to a stranger, loyalty to a friend, or devotion to our faith, we are living the true spirit of Saint Valentine. This year, let us celebrate more than just romance. Let us celebrate the sacrificial love and faith that changes the world.